how long do I, InnerCircleTrader, how long do I believe it's going to take for someone to start making money? Minimum 6 months. I tell everybody that it's going to take you about a year because I want you to see a full year. I want you to see all the seasonal influences. And then what you learn from that, you're going to start building a model around how you're going to trade the following year. And in that second year, that's where your best learning is going to occur because you'll have a foundation that's been forged over a full year of seeing seasonal tendencies that come in, the factors that are going to influence you, what areas are going to entice you through greed and fear. See, that's the thing that you don't realize that the influencers are hiding from you. Anyone that's trying to sell you something to get you into a service, a community that you have to pay for, a different kind of a trading approach or whatever it is, or something that's automated. Whatever it is, they're always going to take your attention away from that personal growth period because that's the thing that everybody has to wrestle with. And that is the very thing that's going to cause you to quit. If everyone that has a trading opportunity or setup or a method of trading that can be profitable, 50-50, okay? If they have a 50% chance of profitability, as long as you have sound money management, you can be wildly profitable with that. I'll go one step further. If they can be profitable 30% of the time and lose 70% of the time. Now, some of you are cringing, like, what the hell? There ain't no way. There's people out there to do it. And here's the thing. There's a lot of my students that come in wanting to learn the precision aspects that I'm teaching. And they want to mimic the consistency I'm showing, the amounts of money that you see me pulling down now, what my students are pulling down. You all want to go out there and you want to start doing it. And then when you start actually doing it and you are profitable, if you really looked at your traders' results and your stats, you're not hitting 70%. You're not hitting 60. You're not hitting 50. Sometimes you're less than 50%, but you're still profitable. But you're going to do what? You're going to put blinders on. You're going to pretend that that's not really there because, hey, I'm making money. And that's what I'm talking about. Those types of things they're growing pains. Your accuracy is going to increase over time. In 2 years, when I say it's going to take you about 2 years or more for some of you to get really good at this. Does that mean you can't be profitable before that? No. But it's a nice little marketing ploy for someone that's trying to come up as a guru. There is no substitute for experience. And you have to get the experience honestly. It can't be lent. It can't be borrowed. It can't be faked. You have to really acquire it. And when you're looking at the markets and understanding the real risks that are inherent with trading and speculation, you have to be honest with yourself and give yourself time. Treat it like a PhD level education rather, because you're executing in markets that are highly manipulated in a time when the markets and the world is totally fucked up right now. It's hard. It's very hard to filter out all the bullshit and nonsense that's going on. And if you have, like, for instance, me, you have something that happens in your life that you don't see coming, comes out of left field, and it totally messes with your head, and you can't focus. You can't trade. What do? Are you going to plop down and just say, well, I need to feel good about whatever it is I'm going through and be distracted by it and take trades and not follow a model, not follow a plan, and then get the results that you don't want? See, you won't understand or appreciate that coming out of a 1-week workshop or a 40-day training program, looking at yin and yang fucking symbols. None of that stuff, none of that is going to help you. Being in the charts, studying it, and discovering the weaknesses that you have, and all of us have them. I still have weaknesses that I have to wrestle. I have to subdue these things. I'm angry that this took place in my personal life. I'm angry that my son hurt himself. I'm thankful that he's still with us. And I want to go out here today and literally make $100,000 and shove it up the ass of everybody that fucking has anything to say about me. But I know that that's my anger. And I'm going to see things that I want to see. And you won't understand that in your first few months. You won't understand that about yourself in the first year. But you're sure as hell going to know about it in your second year, because you'll have a baseline to look back and say, hey, look at this. This is what I did because I journaled this, and this is what I was feeling at the time. This is what was going on in my personal life. These were my fears and my concerns, and this was my goals for that time, and I didn't hit it, and I didn't feel good about it, and it made me reckless. It made me impulsive. So fuck all these gurus bullshit, okay, talking about how, it takes too long to learn ICT. Go fuck yourself. If you don't want to learn how to do this, go play games with somebody else. Go play games with someone else, okay? Because you're still going to wreck your fucking ass doing whatever it is that they're trying to have you do. You can get lucky, folks. There's people that get lucky all the time, and they have to reset their fucking combines. They get an account and they blow it. The numbers aren't matching. It ain't the same account. They're playing in market replay. They're playing in demo. They're calling it live. It ain't. You're not seeing executions. They're pointing out a chart. They're laying over the long position or the short position thing on TradingView. That's not trades. And they're going to give you advice. They're going to tell you. These people are not millionaires. These people are not making real money. But you're going to allow them to influence you and tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tickle your ears and tell you, don't waste your time with that stuff. You can learn how to do this quicker. You know what? Quicker kills. Quicker kills. You cannot speed up proper education. You cannot speed up excellence. You cannot speed it up. It's going to come at the pace that you need and you require for yourself. And if you don't see that now, you will once you go through it. And you're going to see, looking back, how you made it harder for yourself by trying to go faster through it, because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to go through growing pains. I'm going to be traveling through my house here, so give me a couple of seconds here. My wife just woke up, and the puppies, we've been making the mistake of letting them sleep with us because they cry all night long and they want to be next to me. And I left them in there with her, and now they realize I'm not there. So now she's got to tend to them. So I'm going up to my office to hopefully have a little bit more quiet. But I was trying to get out here early enough to allow myself to talk to y'all and still be able to get what I got to get done during the day. But how long is it going to take for you to make money? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, if you want to make $750 a day, you can go there and watch a couple of YouTube videos. It's done. You don't need some Mickey Mouse algo box bullshit. You don't need to join nobody's services, no communities. You sit down, turn your charts on. What's happening between 10 o'clock and 11? What's happening between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the afternoon? What's happening between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning? London session. That setup's there every day, folks. Every single day. Now, some of you want to over leverage that because you want that whole career. You want that winner's circle feeling, that moment of, yes, I'm killing it. I made it. Everybody's going to respect me. I'm going to put this on social media. I'm going to be established. You're putting all that, you're funneling all that emotion, that psychological impact that you want to have on yourself. And you're lying to yourself saying, it's the outside people, the people who are going to see me. They need to see this. No, you do. And if you feel that, you're not ready. You're not ready. You will absolutely blow your accounts. You will absolutely cause serious drawdown because you're trading for all the wrong reasons. You're not going to discover that in a 1-week boot camp. You're not going to find that in a 40-day algo box bullshit. You're not going to find that in any other thing that tries to go quick, fast-paced. You're not going to get it like that. I got lucky for 9 months. 9 months, folks. It's real easy to believe your shit don't stink after that. And then suddenly the market does what the market will do, humbles you. And it became a revenge plot. I tried everything to make what I was trying to use prior to work, and it wouldn't. And then I discovered how the markets really work. And then I discovered how I mess it up. I knew how the markets worked at some stage beyond what everybody else understands as retail. And here's a reminder, I'm putting a video out before I close up shop. It will be a very clear $5,000 reward for someone to come out there and find my stuff in writing or in video prior to 1996. I'm tired of reading all these little assholes in other people's YouTube comment sections saying it's rebranded. And motherfucker came out there one time and said, here's where the breaker is. Here is where the reaper is. Here's what he's took this from. Here's the order block. None of you know what the fucking order block is. It's not a fucking supply and demand zone. Hello. So that way I can tie up that loose string too. And by the way, Robin's Cup, where the fuck's Vinny? Vinny, where are you at, bro? You're supposed to be storming on in there.